Simple materials, a couple of brushes, a couple of pens, a pencil, propelling pencil, and a small set of watercolour paints to choose from. I had intended to use more than one brush, but as it turned out, I just simply used one. You can see my reference sketch of all the different Santas, but even with those, I certainly didn't stick to slavishly to what I'd drawn. Have fun, just improvise as you go along. I decided just Santa's wasn't good enough, so while I was sketching, I thought, oh, maybe a snowman would be nice. And later on you'll see, well, more Santas. And then I thought, what about Rudolph? The propelling pencil is a 4B 0.9 nib. Very good for sketching in. Easy to erase because it doesn't scratch the paper, it just glides over the top. A quick review indicated that the snowman was a bit high up on the card, and so I introduced a little rabbit in front of it. And here are the colours that I decided on for this demonstration. A bright red, a bright yellow, cadmium red, I'd say cadmium yellow, and a cobalt blue. As my panel is inclined, gravity tends to pull the paint down a little bit, and in the case of Santa's face, it meant that the red in the orange colour that I'd mixed made the cheeks go quite nice and rosy. As I'm painting a number of pictures with similar colours, I just go from one to the next while I've got the colour on the brush, just changing it a tiny bit by adding one or other of the three colours just to give a different value, different tone, different tint. Don't be too concerned about staying within the lines. The real fun of this exercise comes when you start to put in the pen lines, and they will define the small details for you. Once you've got everything coloured, make sure it's dry, because in my case I was using a water-soluble ink, and if the surface had been wet, I risked getting blotches of ink. As you can see, my outlining is not very fussy. I put in a little bit of extra detail here and there. And because you'll be erasing the lines afterwards, the pencil lines, there's no need to stay within them. Did you notice I accidentally forgot to give that last Santa a left hand? The cards I'm using have a surface similar to Fabriano Artistico, but they seem to be hot rolled. I don't know where I got them from. It's some real old stock, but it's nice, except a little bit too white for my liking. So once you've done all the outlining, have a good look at what you've produced. Take out the pencil lines and make any other adjustments that still need to be done, like providing Santa number 2 with a left hand. One thing I didn't do, but I suggest you do, sign your cards. That way, when you give them to your family and friends, they'll have a keepsake and they'll treasure for life.